Good day, everyone. A blessed Sunday to all, and we are now here at our YouTube and Facebook video channels. Today this is the initial update on the newly formed tropical depression with local name Dante for this Sunday, May 30th, 2021, and this is brought to you by Typhoon 2000. So let's begin. Here is the fast animation. As you can see, the once low pressure area 99W has rapidly intensified into a tropical depression, and it's now bringing some winds of up to 55 kph with gustiness up to 75 kph, and it's currently moving slowly within the Philippine area of responsibility along the southeastern portion of the South Philippine Sea to the southwest of Palau, and it's slowly organizing. This system will start to move towards the northwest within the next 2 to 3 days. And as you can see here, the trough is now beginning to affect Mindanao and portions of Eastern Visayas. So these are the areas where some thunderstorms will be expected, particularly in the afternoon or evening. The Bicol region, we could expect some rains and thunderstorms as well, brought about by the extension or trough of this tropical depression sometime tomorrow or on Tuesday as the system moves closer to the east of Bicol and east of Samar. Now there's another low pressure here which is also expected to become a weak tropical depression, but right now it's still organizing. Located some 700 kilometers to the south of Guam, and as you can see here, using the windy.com satellite server during the past 6 hours, the trough is already affecting the areas of Mindanao and Visayas. These are thunderstorms, isolated to scattered ones, while the Bicol region remains hot with heat index reaching as high as 46 to 47. Yesterday, we have the hottest heat index here in Naga City, which reached a high of 47 degrees Celsius. Based on the T2K Naga White Volunteer Weather Station yesterday, the highest heat index reached around 47 degrees centigrade, but the high temperature is around 35 degrees. So this is how it feels in our body, 47 degrees Celsius. Today it's only down by 1 degree or 46 degrees, but still quite hot as of this time. And you can also clearly see here some localized thunderstorms forming across central and northern Luzon, particularly the mountains of Cordillera and Zambales, and also includes the areas of Benguet and Pangasinan area. Also a thunderstorm forming over Calabarzon, particularly over Laguna, Cavite, and the southern portions of Metro Manila, while over the Bicol region, over the northwestern or western portions of Camarines Norte, as you can see here, some developing thunderstorms. And the storm is still disorganized, but it is likely to reach tropical storm status within the next 6 to 12 hours. Now here's the latest track from the Typhoon 2000 website. This is our first or initial track number 1 of tropical depression Dante. So the system is somewhat moving west to west southwest for the past 6 hours, and it is expected to move towards the northwest and may pass more or less 300 kilometers to the east of Samar and Bicol region between June 2 to June 3, with possible winds of reaching as high as 110 or 120 kilometers per hour. It could become a typhoon between June to 3 to 4 because of very high oceanic heat content as the system passes over these areas. So we expect the trough and the outer bands will bring some lots of thunderstorms across the Bicol region and Eastern Visayas beginning June 1 until maybe June 3 or 4. And the start of the southwesterly surface wind flow, which could affect the western sections of the Philippine Islands. So these are the areas where the southwesterly wind flow could begin to bring some thunderstorms over for between June 2 to June 4. Some models are weakening the system, but due to high oceanic heat content, it could probably be maintained as a tropical storm or even reach a Category 1 typhoon. So, as you can see here, the Bicol region and the eastern sections of northern Luzon as well as eastern Visayas is under the cone of uncertainty. So, a slight move or slight turn to the left, okay, or to the west of the track will bring some stormy conditions across this area. So we are keeping an eye closely on this future track of tropical depression Dante. So it's either left or right of that track, but we will monitor this until it reaches to the east of the Bicol region and the east of northern Luzon. And as we take a look at our global models, this is the latest one. We're still waiting for the European model, but so far the computer models are not yet agreeing to each other. Some of the tracks which shows here, including the US Navy, shows a track over eastern Visayas, Bicol region, and it will slice across Luzon. But the good news of the US Navy model, it's so far least reliable forecast model compared to the European and the American model, which is showing a track here, okay, over this area. So so far it's still safe as of this time. So we'll be monitoring that system in the coming days. And as we look at our multi-model diagnostic comparison from most of these weather models, so majority of them continues to show a track to the east of Bicol region without any landfall, but expect the trough and the outer rain bands to bring lots of thunderstorms across these areas from eastern Cagayan down to eastern Visayas, and also it includes the northeastern portions of Mindanao. Now, as we look at the multi-model intensity forecast, most of them, majority of them is between 45 to 15 knots, but the JTWC and the HWRF shows the system reaching typhoon intensity because of the high oceanic heat content, as you can see here. Within the next 48 to 72 hours, that will be on June 1 to June 2, the system will be traversing a very high oceanic heat content that could boost the energy of the system into a typhoon. That's why the JTWC is forecasting it to become a Category 1 typhoon based on the current oceanic heat content. So the possibility is still there, but so far more changes will be expected as the tropical cyclone moves closer to the east of the Philippine Islands. Now let's take a look at the wind.com rainfall accumulation for the next 5 days. That will be until Thursday, and you can clearly see here that most of the rainfall associated by this cyclone will be along the offshore areas of Bicol region and eastern Visayas, but thunderstorms brought about by the trough will still affect Bicol region, Visayas, and Mindanao. So the heaviest of the rainfall of this tropical cyclone will be over the Philippine Sea. Let's hope and pray that the track will remain, so that the heaviest rainfall will remain over the open waters of the Philippine Sea. When it comes to the wind forecast for the next 5 days, it will also be over the open waters of the Philippine Sea. So far, this is good news when it comes to damaging winds. It is away from any landmass of the Philippine Islands. But again, I repeat, the extension of this tropical cyclone will bring thunderstorms across Bicol region, Visayas, and Mindanao. Okay, so far that's the latest for this Sunday, May 30th, and we'll be returning again tomorrow to give you more update on Tropical Depression Dante. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell to keep you updated on the latest videos that we are going to release here at YouTube channel. And from Typhoon 2000, this is Mike Padua. Stay safe always, be #weatherwiser, and thank you so much for watching our channel.